I have my ears on. Just started snowing. Barely. I mean, probably rain before I'm done here. I'm gonna start in with the moss out. I really like to use this 1-gallon sprayer. I'm not big on the granular stuff. I've got to wait a few days before that stuff starts to show up. This stuff, man, right away you see results, and you know where you hit and where you didn't. Yeah, it's a little slow with the 1 gallon, but it's not bad. I don't mind going slow. There's too much emphasis on hurrying up and making things go as fast and efficient as possible. Gardening isn't always about being super efficient. For me, it's about getting out in the yard and just having a good time. Plus, you know, you don't have to carry around a 2, 3, 5-gallon bucket. That stuff is heavy. A gallon weighs around 8 pounds. That's 40 pounds you gotta lug around while you're spraying. I like to come out here while it's dry, put my ears on, put some music on, tootle around in the yard. It's a good time. As long as it's not raining on my head or snowing, I'm going to be out here in the yard. Otherwise, I'll go into the pump house or I'll go into my greenhouse. There's always something to do. See, now back here, I can see where I missed a little spot. Got my rubber boots on. You don't want to wear nice shoes. This moss killer will ruin your stuff. I'll show you how I mix this. I've got a 1-gallon jug here. I'm just using this moss out. This is a 1/3 cup. It calls for one cup of moss out for 3 gallons, so 1/3 to 1. And I just fill this up with water. Spray it on, wait. Doesn't take very long before you find out. I mean, you can see it right before your eyes. You can see it turning brown. You can't eradicate this moss. You can slow it down and make it disappear for the summer. Start off by dethatching your lawn with moss killer and mechanical methods and mowing it real short, letting that sunlight get in. But moss in the Pacific Northwest is it's a bugger to get rid of. It's one of those things that we just deal with. Other places don't have to deal with it, you know. But if you want a nice lawn, if you had a huge amount of property, which I do, but I don't have that much grass, super nice lawn anyways, that I have to take care of, then you're gonna need a bigger sprayer. You can't just gallon constantly mixing this stuff. I mean, if I had a golf course area amount of lawn, I'd get me a tow behind with pressure tank on it that you blow it up with an air compressor. Starting to snow again. But look at that. You can see where I hit. It's only been a few minutes here. It's supposed to get down to 19 degrees tonight. You definitely want to mix this over your lawn though, not on the concrete. It will stain your concrete. Stains everything. Turns everything brown. Iron sulfate, I think it is. Let's see. Active ingredient. Ferric sulfate. Iron as a metallic. Dethatched this with electric dethatcher. Got a good deal on that too. Found it on sale. It's like $49 for an electric dethatcher. You have to plug it in with a cord, but it works pretty well. You can still see the brown dead moss. I have to get back in here and redo it again, and it'll rip up that moss. Some of these places you can see I have to put another application on. There's just a few spots that it didn't get. Most of the spots it got. That's black. Got a little bit of moss here. It's just a few spots here and there. It's not all over the place. It did a pretty good job. It killed most of it. Yeah. That section over there wasn't as bad, but You can definitely see the moss that's killed over there. I need to put, after I dethatch it and rake it all out, rake all this dead stuff out, I need to put some sand over the top of it and level out some of these places. I get a lot of moles, and I get rid of them, but they still have the tunnels. And what happens with these tunnels, you can see right over here in this area, it's got this depression, so it needs to be filled in with some sand before I put the new seed down. But it's still cold, it's winter, it's early March.